you to start today's Reconnect with St Kitts webinar.
Okay, well, thanks again, everybody, for joining us on this fantastic booking rewards seminar with lovely Sarah. And we're going to talk about the beautiful island of St Kitts. Oh, Lisa's just joined us there as well. Hi, Lisa. I think Lisa's on mute. Just introduce, before we start the presentation, I'll just introduce Lisa. She's the sort of UK marketing and sales consultant director, the boss, basically.
That's a lot of titles, Graham. It's just Lisa. Lisa representing St Kitts. That's it.
You're too modest. So we're here to answer any questions and to talk you through the presentation. So sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelt. I'm just going to get the screen up and sharing, and let's have a look so we can get up there. Oops. Share. Why is that not? Is it the wrong share? Share screen. Get up there. All right, hopefully everybody can see the screen now, and beautiful image of St Kitts. Now, before we start, a couple of quick questions for you. Did you know that St Kitts, with its partner island Nevis, is actually the smallest country in the Western Hemisphere? Did you know that? That's quite a coup, the smallest country in the Western Hemisphere. And did you know that the locals are called Kittians? Very nice. And did you know that St Kitts just recently won at the World Travel Awards, which is like the Oscars in the travel industry? They just won the leading dive destination. So if you've got any clients that love diving, remember St Kitts. Remember, they just won the latest World Travel Awards for dive destination. So we are in St Kitts this afternoon, a tiny Caribbean island, just 18 miles long, with a big punch. Along with its sister island Nevis, as I said, we are the smallest country in the Western Hemisphere. It's unspoiled, authentic, sunshine escape, delivers everything from a Caribbean holiday, and then some. On that small island, we've got a World Heritage and Fortress site, a scenic railway, cultural events and activities around the island every year, zip line across the rainforests. We love a zip line, and some great diving sites and wreck sites around the island, and of course a golf course as well. Food, there's loads of food, excellent food, from fresh fish, lobster, tropical fruits to the fore, and a diverse choice of beach and inland hotels, from luxury to affordable. And the great thing also is the temperature is always between 25 and 28 all year round. Well, we know a little bit about the island now. Now we're going to go to St Kitts. How do we get there? It's just a 9-hour flight from the UK, from London, but it's also just a short flight from the US, 3 hours from Miami, just 4.25 hours from New York. So if you've got clients who want to do a twin center vacation from the US down to St Kitts, it's perfect. You'll leave in the morning, you'll be on the beach having your lunch by lunchtime. As you know, it's on the northern side of the Leeward Islands, the top end of the Caribbean, just 15 minutes from Antigua and some of the other better known islands. But St Kitts and Nevis is really just a gem of a Caribbean island. How do we get there? With our airline partners from the UK. We have the British Airways. We fly twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Touches down in Antigua, and just 15 minutes onto St Kitts itself. And if you do want to fly Virgin, you can fly Virgin into Antigua or Barbados and collect one of the inter-island flights on Liat. And you can see there Fridays and Saturdays from Antigua, and Barbados it's Thursdays. So again, island hopping in the Caribbean is so easy, as we all know, and your clients can experience a right diverse of islands, from Barbados and Antigua to the beautiful tranquilo island of St Kitts. Now, if you've got clients who want to arrive in style, couldn't say any more than book them into the Cayenne Jet Lounge. This is a private terminal on the island. As you arrive, you're picked up in a Porsche 4x4, taken to a private terminal. How's that for an impressive arrival? It's fantastic. Little snacks, champagne. It's a 5-star luxury experience. They will collect your luggage, bring it to you, and then you're whisked off to your resort. And on departure, you can use it again. During the height of the season, there's a pool and sun lounges, snacks galore, and champagne. And you're taken again in the Porsche 4x4 to the airside and to board your aircraft. What a great experience to start or finish your trip to St. Kitts. Now, a couple of good reasons why it's so popular and why we should be going to St. Kitts is there's a unique link to the UK. It's steeped in history, both military and royal history from the UK. It's the first British colony in the Caribbean. It's small and personal island. Remember, it's only 18 miles long. It's not Rackham, Stackham, Packham style island. Very spacious. It's not crowded. It's totally unspoiled. And by far, I think any person who's been to St. Kitts will say the people are just the best Caribbean people you could ever find. Lots of open spaces, lots of rainforest. There's lots to do off the beach and track. And one of the things we always encourage the tourists and people to come and see is not just the beach, but inland in the rainforests. As you say, come visit some of the old fortresses, some of the rum foundations up there as well. It is rich in experience. Now, as you can see, the zip line there. Good luck with the zip line. But if you do want to go zip lining, there's 5 Ys that you can actually go along. Thrill seekers can soar over the rainforest with the Sky Safari zip line. Zoom above the lush green and feel the island breeze in your face. What a way. That's at the Romney Estate on the island. But if you want to do something on land, we've got the ATV tours as well around the rainforest and all the way around the base of Mount the Imago, which stands at 3,972 feet. So what a way to explore the island. You can even hike up there. Recommend that you go with a Kittian guide, truly experienced guide, who will take you around there on a 6-hour trip up and down the side of the mountain. But if you do like the splashing in the water, obviously you've got the paddle, nice steady incline to the beaches, but there is an array of water sports from kayaking, motor jet skis, paragliding. It's all there. The hotels will offer an array of water sports for you to do, and there are on some of the beaches as well. So lots to explore around the island of St. Kitts. Now, we mentioned the Scenic Railway, the Sugar Train Railway, and there's no better way to see the island than this railway tour. It takes a breathtaking views right around the island, and you can on board, they will serve you drinks, and traditional Kittian choir will sing and dance as you go around. What a beautiful way to spend a morning on St. Kitts. I did it recently in July, and I was totally blown away. Just how authentic this train ride is around the beautiful island. And of course, you've got the train ride. If you want to do something in the afternoon, I couldn't recommend enough to go to the UNESCO Heritage Site of Brimstone Hill, the Fortress, and the National Park. This was built in 1690, I believe. Yep, 1690. It was the first cannons were put on there to protect the island. So what a way to do it. There's a museum there. I'd really recommend to go and see there and taste the local rum as well. You could go to one of the rum distilleries on the island, and it is no trip to the Caribbean, as we know, isn't complete without sampling a local rum. So I'd recommend explore Fairview Great House and Botanical Gardens and join the rum tasting sessions to select an island-made rum. And remember, in the Caribbean, and especially in St. Kitts, the good news is it's always rum o'clock. And now the beaches. We've got an array of beaches all around the island, on the Caribbean side and the Atlantic side. So if you've got young people who not so strong swimmers, we recommend you go on the Caribbean side, which is around the Frigate Bay area on the sort of south side of the island. It's just amazing. And you've got the north, you've got the Atlantic side on the north side of the island as well. As a rule, the sands and beaches on the southern Caribbean Sea facing side are the most family friendly, and with South Fry's Bay is ideal for long beachcombing walks. Ooh, how romantic on the Caribbean. And it's always in the Frigate Bay area, there's an array of bars and restaurants that you can sit and enjoy and experience the Caribbean sunshine. Makes me want to go. What day is it? Wednesday. We fly on a Wednesday. And of course, on the beach at night as well, it does come alive with some great local artists performing, from fire eaters, and an array of bars and restaurants to choose from for you guys. And if you ever on island, I can highly recommend on a Friday night, go down to Reggae Beach Bar. They have a lobster evening. The live music plays, and it's just capitalizes a perfect Caribbean evening. So really recommend on a Friday night, Reggae's Beach Bar for the lobster evening. It's just superb. Now, romance is never far away when we talk about the Caribbean. And on the island itself, loads of places where you can get married. There are some great wedding specialists on the island. Most hotels and venues will have their own wedding coordinators, but there's no wedding residency. So ideally, you could meet someone at 10 o'clock. If you're on the ship, you can meet them at 10 o'clock, get married on island, and get back on the ship at 6 o'clock as well. So it's an ideal way to sort out your honeymoon. Work out with either your local wedding coordinator at one of the hotels or on the ship, or there are some dedicated wedding organisers on the island. And there's some great popular locations around, especially on the beaches. People go out on the catamarans, they can get married at the Brimstone Hall Fortress as well, and beautiful Romney Manor. Honestly, Romney Manor is stunning with the botanical gardens as well. Throughout the year, there are many, many events that we can do on the island. St Kitts Music Festival, just for one, which is in July each year. There's some real big artists that go down there every year and perform. It was just amazing this year. It was the first one after the pandemic, and it was just it was considered one of the best and biggest musical festivals in the whole Caribbean. And many, many famous artists played there, from Shaggy to John Legend played at the music festival. We've got the restaurant week as well. Usually in July, many restaurants offering taster menus, and even one of my favorite restaurants that I experienced when I was on island recently was the kitchen at Belmont Farm. Just superb, absolutely superb. But there are some beach bars and restaurants like Arthur's, and some more exclusive restaurants like Marshall's. They really get into the restaurant week as well. Latin Festival in October. There's a whole array of activities for your clients to do to enjoy cinema, fashion, food, arts and dance at the Latin Festival. As you say, something for everybody. And the Caribbean island wouldn't be complete without its own Caribbean Carnival. And the Caribbean Carnival in St Kitts ranges from November to January, and there's lots of parades, there's fetes, there's dance competitions, and it's just a colourful extravaganza is our carnival. So make sure if you're traveling down there sort of towards the festive holidays, you make sure you grab and see some of the fantastic colourful costumes that takes them all year to prepare, and it is phenomenal. So, and now we're going to talk about some of the hotels. This is the point. I'm just going to pass you over to Lisa, who's from St Kitts, and she's going to tell you some more about each and some of the most popular hotels on the island. Lisa?
Hi, thanks, Graham. Well, the star of the show today is the St Kitts Marriott, so I'm not going to take up much of Alicia's time. She's here with us. I just wanted to at least just let you know the types of accommodation that's available on island. And when we have other webinars, or you can contact us directly, and you can get lots of more information about them. And they're also included in our online training program. So first we have the Core Resort. It's a Hilton property, beachfront, 102 rooms, penthouse suite, close to the airport as well. Beautiful restaurant, pool, easy to access and easy to get around the island from there as well. Next slide, Graham. Belmont Farm, that's located in the northern end of the island. These are 2, 3 and 4 bedroom villas. So if you have families traveling together or groups who want to stay together and looking for a villa type accommodation with kitchens and private pools and really a retreat away from the usual touristy area, then Belmont Farm is a place to be. It's a 5-star property located on the edge of the rainforest in St. Kitts. Park Hyatt, that's our 5-star property, beachfront as well. All of the rooms have a view of the ocean, and they're all facing, looking over to Nevis. So it's a fantastic base for going between St. Kitts and Nevis as well. It's only 6 minutes heading over to the island, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So it's suites and also individual rooms. Royal St. Kitts, that's owned by a local family, and that's been around for quite a while. Lots of renovations have been done over the years. And it's a 4-star property. It's located in Frigate Bay, right in the hub of the tourist area. Lovely lakes, villas as well. Some new villas have been built. I don't have photos of them as yet, but we will be getting those soon to be able to share with you. So the Royal St. Kitts Hotel. Sugar Bay Club, that's 80 rooms, also located in the Frigate Bay area. Suites, studios, beachfront properties, pool for children, pool for an adult, and walking distance to the golf club, cafes, restaurants, and the famous strip that I think Graham mentioned as well. Timothy Beach Resort, that tends to be our leading property, 3-star property right on the Caribbean Sea. That's in the Frigate Bay area as well. It's just opposite the strip. So for those people who want to make the strip their sort of base, then Timothy Beach is the perfect place to say. It's great for families, lovely, spacious rooms, how do they call it? Apartment style and also studio style rooms as well. So it works for self-catering, it works for individuals, it works for groups, works for families. It's quite a good base for staying on the island. Sunset Reef, that's one of the new properties in St. Kitts. That's a 7-villa property located just on the outskirts of Basse-Terre. They're represented now by Essential Details. I'm sure Tracy and her team will be telling you all about it in the next couple of months. And we'll be having a webinar with them in the next couple of weeks as well. So you get lots of details on that property. It's small, it's intimate, great for buyouts as well. And really that luxury traveler who's looking for something special and small on the island. So Sunset Reef, that's one of the new properties in St. Kitts. And we have the St. Kitts Marriott. That leads me to Alicia, who's here with us. Thank you very much for joining us, Alicia. Are you there? Her name is there.
Hi,
right, hi. We can't see you though.
Just needed to unmute you.
Oh, okay.
Right, can you see me now?
No, not yet. So Alicia is the assistant sales director of the, the St. Kitts Marriott. And she'll be walking us through the property. It's very early in her morning. She just got to work. So I've thrown her in the deep end first thing in the morning, but she's the expert on the property. She's also your contact for any information that you need about the hotel. She's the one, and we'll be sharing her details as well after. So Alicia, over to you to share your screen and talk about the property.
All right, so let me just jump into it. Good morning, everyone, from the beautiful island of St. Kitts and specifically the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. Let me just jump into sharing right now. All right, so Lisa, can you see it?
Yep, it's coming up. Yep.
Okay, awesome. So I present to you my resort, the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. And I'm just gonna quickly run through the slide as I know I don't have much time. All right, so just to give you an overview on the resort, we are a 389 luxury room and suite property. We have 10 restaurants and lounges, 3 pools with direct beach access, of course, complimentary Wi-Fi in all public areas, a 9 treatment room, salon and spa and salon, sorry, an 18-hole championship Royal golf club and golf course. And a casino that is filled with over 35 table games and 350 slot machines for those persons that do like to indulge in a little playtime. We also provide meal plan add-ons, which I know are always at top requested items for agents. So we do have anything from breakfast only to breakfast and lunch to breakfast, lunch and dinner, and we can also go all inclusive. All right, so the picture you saw beforehand would have been a picture of the property and an aerial overview, but I'll share a quick video with you at the very end so that you can get a feel of my resort. All right, so we have 320 guest rooms, and that would include, let me see here, ocean views, pool view rooms, resort view rooms, and garden view rooms. Guest rooms may either be requested king or double with a maximum occupancy of 4 persons per room. All rooms and suites have undergone a soft goods renovation in 2018. We've also done some upgrades in 2019, and lots of our restaurants we did in 2021. We were pretty much kind of using the downtown time of COVID to make a lot of changes to the resort. So the feel is very much brand new if you do enter the resort right now. Most rooms and suites are connecting. I think that we have about 95% of the rooms that do connect. Right, all the rooms except our garden view rooms, which we have about 33 of them, does not have, all of them have a private balcony or patio, except those garden view rooms, which have about 33 of. All rooms includes a standard mini refrigerator, safe deposit box, standard coffee and tea station, iron and ironing board, flat screen TV, of course, and a direct dial telephone, individual room climate control, and luxurious bedding, just to name a few. All right, just click on by. All right, and then for our suites, we have 69 in total, and they all range from 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites, which in ascending order would start from our resort view suites, then goes to our ocean view suites. Then the 5th floor of our main building would then have what we call our Royal Mountain Suites and our Royal Ocean Suites. And of course, and 1 and 2 bedroom villas as well that are fully equipped with a kitchen, a dining area, and washer and dryer. For those people that wish to stay a little bit more long-term or do have families and wish to cook on vacation. I'm not one of those persons, but if you do wish to cook and take care of yourself, you can, because we have those rooms available in the resort. Not listed here, we also have 2 residential suites, and those are also located on the 5th floor. In terms of dining, I did mention that we have 10 outlets listed here. We have La Cucina, which is our Italian restaurant. Fire, which is now it's brand new. We opened that last year. And it's our seafood and steak restaurant. We is our great room. It's right next to the lobby bar. Calypso restaurant serves pretty much breakfast only. And Bohemia restaurant, which is our premier restaurant down by the pool, where most people gather for lunch, and it opens into the evenings as well. You can do an early dinner there. And for the dining options, we have the Cafe Calypso. Now, the Cafe Calypso is pretty much grab and go. It's coffee, teas, pastries, danishes, cakes, whatever you like. We offer it all in the cafe. And at lunchtime and at evenings, you'll find salads and wraps and sandwiches also available. We also have a pizza shack for the best pizzas on island. A wide array of pizzas and ice cream, and that's also located on site. And of course, as a Marriott, we do provide room service. For bars, we have our lobby bar, which most people gather that evening. We do live entertainment every weekend. And then we have a beach bar, which is located not directly on the beach, but it's between the pool and the beach. And then we have our swim up bar, which is located right inside of Bohemia. So if you're in the pool and you just want to swim and grab a drink, you can do so and go right back to either relaxing or playing volleyball in the pool. I've included just some photos so you can see. This is a photo of La Cucina Italian restaurant. Which is a great room and lobby bar. This is Calypso Cafe. If you continue further down, you would enter right into the restaurant itself. And as I said, it serves breakfast only. And then we can move on into the spa. So we do have a spa and fitness center on site. Our spa, as mentioned, has 9 treatment rooms for face and body therapies. It also includes 2 Vichy shower rooms and 2 couples suite. It has a ladies relaxation lounge and a gentleman's relaxation lounge, and both sections have their own steam room, sauna, hot whirlpool, and cold plunge pool. And we also have a full service hair salon with nail and makeup services also available. And as standard, our fitness center is just furnished with the latest equipment. I think that's the best way. It's a standard fitness center. It's very nice. You know, the machines all have televisions on there for those people that want a little bit of entertainment while working out. What you're seeing in front of you is just a photo of our casino. A portion that is very large. And here, the Sky Lounge. The Sky Lounge is located inside of the casino itself. It's really nice for lounging at evenings. I always tell my guests, you know, when you come to the hotel, you actually don't have to leave if you don't want to. We want you to visit the island and explore and venture deep. But if you don't want to, you don't have to, because we have so many things on site for every single type of clientele. This is a Sky Lounge. It's for nightly entertainment. If you want to lounge, have a drink, look at the latest games that are playing, or sometimes I just do live DJs or live music if you're looking for something a little bit more fun at evenings. These are some photos of our golf course. And an overview again of the property showcasing our main pool. And you can see a little bit of a snippet of our north pool right over there on the right-hand side. And then, of course, our beach, where we have plenty cabanas. You never have to reserve them. They're included for all of our guests. The beach is quite nice and swimmable and sandy. And then our our gym. And what I'm going to share with you right now is just a quick video of the property. So enjoy.
Alicia, you're going to have to share it, share that other screen, because what we're seeing now is still, yes, you have to share that video screen. Yeah.
Okay, let me just do it quickly.
So unshare here and then share the other one.
All right, you seen it?
Yeah. Great. Oh, we're not hearing. Sarah?
Yeah, we need to tick the box that says share sound when you share your screen.
Sorry?
Yeah, so unshare, and then you tick the box that says share sound when you share it again. So unshare and then share again, and then tick that box. It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom left-hand side.
Yeah. So look at the bottom when you're sharing. You have to do it before you share.
Oh.
So unshare again.
All right, so I don't want to take up too much time because I'm not seeing the option where it says, okay, share sound. Let's see if this works. Awesome. So that's the St. Kitts Marriott. I'm available after all the presentations. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Okay.
Great.
I'm just going to go back onto my presentation here. Let's just go on there. So we just a little bit. We get down to the bottom. Just want to show. There we go. Keep going. There we go. Can you see that? Yeah, we're good. Well, guys, thanks so much for listening and learning about beautiful St. Kitts. For a small island, remember, it is the smallest country in the Western Hemisphere. How much does this island punch? It's got something for everybody, guys. For family-friendly holidays, from top-end luxury holidays to affordable, beautiful family-run holidays as well. We saw just how nice the Marriott Hotel is. I personally stayed there. Couldn't recommend it highly enough. It's a great, great hotel, but there's hotels to suit everybody on the island. Remember, it's not a massive island. You can walk from one side to the other. You just some great food outlets there as well. The island ticks all the boxes, from the Caribbean sunshine to the beautiful beaches. There's something to suit everybody. The thrill seekers with the zip wiring, the water sports activities, it's all there for your clients as well. And of course, the Scenic Railway and the UNESCO Heritage Site of Brimstone Hill. Fantastic destination, something very different to offer your clients. And if they're divers, what a great way to send them to the Caribbean and explore the underwater delights of the Caribbean Sea around the islands of St. Kitts and Nevis. There is some great training sites for you to learn more. We have stkittsspecialist.com. Just go on there, log on, do the training course, get all that knowledge. You get a very nice certificate when you finish, but you get all that great fundamental knowledge of the islands. There is obviously a great booking rewards for you guys as well, an incentive. It's a destination incentive. So whoever you use to book St. Kitts, just St. Kitts with, there's a £50 per booking reward. All you have to do is to log your booking on My Booking Rewards or the St. Kitts Rewards program, log your booking on there, and you will get £50 put onto your account as soon as you've clients have traveled. If you do need any more information here in the UK, myself, Graham Hawkins at St. Kitts Tourism KN, and Lisa, we're here to help you. If you need any additional training, if you want a store visit, I'm more than happy. We've got some great maps and brochures to give away to you as well. And I believe that coming up, there's a great little incentive to do the training course. And you'll hear that with some email shot outs from My Booking Rewards to do the online training. You could be rewarded. I can't tell you what it is, but it's a lovely St. Kitts surprise. So any questions at all, fire them over to Sarah. We're here to help. We're on the same side, guys. We want your clients to have a fantastic, fantastic holiday vacation on the island of St. Kitts. Now, you've heard everything that we've had to say, but what better way to put it on video? So sit back, relax, see if we can get the video up and running for you to enjoy just how beautiful St. Kitts really is.
Oh, what a day, what a day. I know I need to get away. You know I could have been a painter, mixing some color to your lives, created a masterpiece, named the man and discard of a wife, or a football player. Get 'em
There we go. Over to you, Sarah.
Thank you very much. That video with the
Nice.
lady with the beer on the beach laid in the sand. Wow, that is perfect. That is definitely something that I wish I was doing right now. We do have a couple of questions that have come in. I've just found some of them in the chat options. So Alicia, I think this is for you. Are the golf tee times included or are they an extra?
They're actually extra, but we do have special rates. Morning rates, evening rates, and on and off season rates.
Okay, perfect. Lindsay's asked, this is for you, Lisa and Graham, is 14 nights too long for an island of this size?
For sure not. I mean, what we try to encourage, St. Kitts and Nevis is a destination in itself. It's 2 islands. So what we try to encourage is actually a twin center holiday, where you have part of your holiday in St. Kitts and then part of your holiday in Nevis. We didn't cover Nevis here, but in terms of getting over to Nevis, it's the shortest time is 6 minutes. The longest time is 45 minutes. It's only by boat. So within an hour, you're having another island in your holiday or in your client's holiday. And properties over there range from the Montpelier Plantation, which is quite famous, to Four Seasons Resort, to Paradise Beach, villa style property, to Oali Beach Resort, a 3-star property. So I think blending it as a twin center holiday, St. Kitts and Nevis, would be ideal for 14 nights.
Okay, super. And Jamie's asked, how often do the ferries run between St. Kitts and Nevis?
Daily. Some people live on one island and work in another. So daily, several times a day. It's easier to use a water taxi, which is 6 minutes, so your clients don't lose time in their holiday. And those can be booked, their schedules, and they also can be booked ahead of time privately. So what I can do, if I have the email address, maybe they can contact me directly, or if you send me the name of the person, then I can send them the link to that ferry schedule.
Super. And if a client has an early flight home, do you suggest we should recommend staying at a hotel near the airport, or?
To be fair,
how early is early?
It's not. Remember, it's not a big island, and the UK, if it's UK flights, and they're usually sort of in the afternoon. Some of the American flights may leave early, but you're talking sort of 15 minutes to the airport from most of the sort of major hotels. Most 40 minutes to the airport if you're on a hotel, you know, the other side of the island. And it's not like the motorways here. There's you don't get traffic jams. Only at maybe in the afternoon on market days. But I wouldn't recommend. You don't need to worry too much. Everything's all planned out. The taxi drivers and locals will know how to get you to the airport on time for your flights.
Yeah, I wouldn't disrupt the client's holiday by changing the hotel just to be at the airport. It's easy. St. Kitts is 23 miles long, 5 miles wide. It's easy to get to, even if your client is staying in Nevis. Getting over, the water taxi can be timed to pick them up in Nevis, get them to the airport. It's just about scheduling it. You know, that's not a problem.
Okay, super. Angelia has asked a question, and I think this again is for Alicia. Is the meal plan considered all inclusive?
We do have an all-inclusive option, yes.
Okay, super.
One of the things they do.
That's new, isn't it, for St. Kitts?
Yeah, one of the things St. Kitts are quite proud of. There's no real, you know, all-inclusive hotels on the island.
But we do have one now. We have the new Ramada. We have the Ramada, which is
some hotels do offer all-inclusive add-ons, but they do encourage you to go out and eat locally as well, because the food is just superb. You know, real, you know, from sea to plate, you know, from farm to table. It's a real sort of kaleidoscope of colours when you order the food. So yeah, you know, we great in the hotels. It's very, very nice. But boy, you go out to eat some of these locations on the beach. You've got Arthur's on the beach. You've got other hotels. But I had a steak at Arthur's, and it was amazing, truly amazing.
I think
that's good. I know Sheila's talking about as well the lobster. She was recommending it to somebody on the chat.
It was so, the lobster was so fresh, it was still winking at me. Oh. It was yes, they're down at Reggae Beach Bar.
Reggae Beach.
Friday night is you get a whole plethora of food. Lobster
night. It's
Yeah,
lobster night on Fridays at
it's just, and live music. You're dancing on the sand, you're eating, you're drinking, you're making new friends. And I consider myself well traveled in the Caribbean, and that just big tick in the box to what a fantastic, beautiful evening, and lovely people, both tourists and the locals were so friendly. It was just a magical evening.
I think for us, really, the essence of St. Kitts is really that it's small, it's intimate, it's charming. Yes, we've never really encouraged that all-inclusive concept, because for us, it's the destination that you should be experiencing. But we do realize that there's a market for all-inclusive. You know, with the families traveling with the children, you know, the children are drinking half a soda, then throwing it away, and then another half a soda. So we realize that that's actually, you know, growing interest. So there's now a new property, the Ramada by Wyndham St. Kitts Resort, that's opening later this year, and that's going to be an all-inclusive property. So we're recognizing that, you know, consumers, there is a need for it, and St. Kitts is adapting to that market.
Super. Are you impressed that I clocked that straight away about the all-inclusive?
All noted, Sarah.
Yeah,
You've done the training course.
Exactly. I've got a question here about the weather. What's it like at the end of October?
Cool breeze. I mean, it's warm all year round. Even, I hate to say the word hurricane, but even the hurricane season, it's not like the monsoon season where it rains every day, all day. That doesn't exist in the hurricane season. You know, St. Kitts' location, we haven't had a hurricane, you know, on the island for quite a while. So it's a cool breeze, warm during the day as well, short, sharp showers. If there's a storm, then you see a different activity. But in general, it's nice weather. Summer, year round for the Caribbean.
Super. Are there any travel agent rates? Do you know any of the hotels?
Some of the hotels have them. I know Alicia, she can speak on the Marriott, but some of the hotels do have them, but they're not promoted. So that's something that we're also working on with the properties to get travel agent rates and promote them to partners like yourself. Alicia, you want to?
Yeah, we do have travel agent rates. I think if not, I'm not mistaken, the St. Kitts Tourism has it on their website. There's a list of all the properties that are participating in the travel agent program with the rates that they're offering our travel agents. So most hotels on island do include us.
So I can send out that link thanks for that. I can send out that link in the follow-up email. Awesome. Yeah. Great.
Super. Is it easy getting around St. Kitts with public transport, or would you recommend car hire? This is from Darryl.
Well, Alicia, you want to say that because you're on island? I know what my answer is. Car hire is the best way, but yeah.
It's more affordable to rent your own. If you're here, especially for a longer duration of time, that may you may provide a lot more savings for you versus taxi and island tours and doing all that stuff. There's some really neat places that you may want to go and spend an extended amount of hours in a particular site, like they mentioned, lobster night. You might just want to go and stay all night. You might be having fun. The taxi drivers do charge by the hour, so both options are available. It just depends on the individual traveler and what their intentions are. If you do want to go out and experience the island, I would say rent a vehicle.
And public transport isn't available in all areas of the island. For example, on the Southeast Peninsula Road, there's no public transportation there. So that will be taxi or car hire. So I recommend first day, taxi, get your bearings, and then rent a car for at least 3 days to explore on your own.
Yeah, sounds good to me. After the pandemic, are the food buildings still operated on the beach just down the street from the Marriott?
The strip, is it the strip she's mentioned? Yep, all the beach.
Yep,
all the
down the street from the Marriott.
Yep, all the beach bars are still there. They're new ones as well. So yeah, beach bars are still there on most of the beaches, not all. And the strip is still, it's actually been upgraded recently as well. So yeah, that's still there.
Super. A question you may not know the answer to, because this is about Nevis, and I think it's with you mentioning Nevis, there's something come up. Are there any new boutique hotels or resorts that opened on Nevis?
Not recently, no. Okay. No, we have the same fabulous set of hotels that take care of their guests personally. So we have the Montpelier, the Four Seasons, Oahu Beach Resort, Paradise Beach Resort, those tend to be the main ones that are sold by the UK tour operators.
Okay, super. We've got a couple of questions about is the reward program open for the US market or Canadians? It's not, it's just for the UK market. Do you have anything?
They
do you know?
yes, in the US and Canada, they do have their own program. I can send out that link as well, the North American program. It's a
Super.
destination specialist program. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very, very much. I don't think I have any more questions unless I've missed anything in the chat option. No, I don't think so, but I believe that you guys have a question for us. So before you go into ask us your question, just to remind you, every single person that's on the webinar today is entered into the prize draw for a spin to win. If you do answer correctly, you will get 10 entries into the spin to win. So there's still no guarantees you'll win, but you may be very, very lucky. So if everybody can go to chat, make sure that your drop down says everyone. And Graham or Lisa, which one of you is going to ask the question?
I don't mind. Lisa, did you?
Yep, to you take.
Yep.
Just before we go, there is a question about Liat, but we can answer it now or after. I don't know how you want to do it. Sarah, somebody was asking about Liat. Yeah, Liat has resumed their services into St. Kitts. It's on specific days, and I can send out a link to that as well. I can't speak to their state of business, but they are operating flights between St. Kitts and Antigua. I've actually been on one in March, so I know that that route has been resumed.
Super, thank you very much. Okay, so everybody go to chat, make sure your drop down says everyone. Graham?
Yeah, one of the things that I forgot to mention earlier on, that if any of the UK agents do make a booking and they do log it, we are organising a UK fam trip down to the island in later on in the year. November time. So if you're interested in joining us on a UK fam trip, make a booking, let us know, and you could be walking along the beach in beautiful St. Kitts. Now, the question I'm going to ask you for win today's prize, beautiful island, beautiful people. What is the local name for people from St. Kitts?
Kittens, oh my gosh.
Okay, so is the correct answer Kittian?
It is.
It's actually pronounced
Okay.
Kittian.
Kittian,
Okay,
That's how it's
so-
pronounced, Kittian. Yeah.
So has Lydia, who spelt it Kittian, got it correct?
Well, nobody spelled it correct, so Lydia can take the prize.
Do you
We
want to
know
ask
what
another
everybody
question?
means, so everybody's, yeah. For me, it's correct, yeah.
Okay, so Lydia is correct. She was the first person that had it.
Yeah.
Okay, super.
And Lydia, I think
Right.
you're going soon, aren't you? I think you're going later in the year, in a couple of months. October, I remember that.
October.
Yeah, I'll contact you separately.
Super, super. So do you have anything else, Graham or Lisa, to cover before we end for the day?
No, just thanks again for joining us and learning more about St. Kitts. And if you need any more information, don't hesitate to reach out and contact myself or Lisa, and we're here to help you.
Super.
Thank you very much. We have another webinar scheduled with Sarah on October the 12th, and we'll be talking about what's new in the destination. So hopefully we'll have 2 new hotels joining us to tell you more about their property. And we'll also tell you about other new things in the destination, whether it's a new tour, a new restaurant. We'll tell you all about what's new in St. Kitts. So please join us then, October the 12th.
Brilliant. You've got lots of love hearts flying on the screen, Lisa.
I see that. That's great. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Nice
So
to
thank
feel
you,
the love.
everybody. And a big, thank you to Graham and Lisa for coming on, and also Alicia as well, which is it's brilliant. We'd love to hear all about you. So thank you. Keep logging your bookings, and thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for the luxury webinar.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Alicia. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks,
Bye.
Alicia.
Thanks, Alicia.
Bye.
Thank you.